So Joel Bitonio, he's hanging up his cleats, calling it a career after 12 seasons. A true Iron Man, if you ask me, you know. A guy that played through injuries, played through different regimes, played through 0-16. He's seen some tough times with them Browns, man. And he called it a career today. So, you gotta give him praise. And for real, I'm gonna be honest. For me, the most respectable thing that he did is that he never went anywhere else. He stayed in Cleveland. He wore that one helmet the whole time, his whole career. And when they try to put him out to pasture and try to ship him off, he just retired. So, but before we get into the video, my name is Will, and this is BTSN. So, like I said, man, he played his whole career in Cleveland. People like me that's lifelong Browns fans, we really, really appreciate that. Because, hey, we just seen what happened last week with 95. You know what I'm saying? Joel Bitonio, I'm pretty sure he could have left. Joe Thomas, he could have left. He didn't leave. He stayed down. You know what I'm saying? He stayed here. Now, you also can't be mad at somebody for leaving. Because, people play football for different reasons. You might play football because you love football, strictly because of that. You might play football for financial reasons. You might play football to win championships, But I'm sure everybody want to win, right? Joe did. He's seen some success here. People try to act like the Browns just go 0-16 every year or something like that. No, the Browns don't. The Browns trend on the sorrier side. Let's be honest. But we have seasons like 2020 where we make the playoffs, win 11 games, or did we win 10 games that year? No, we won 11. I think we won 11 games that year. Then 2023, we won 11 games again, went to the playoffs. So it ain't just all bad for real, But I'm gonna roll a video the Cleveland Browns put together for Joel Bitonio. It's like a tribute video, So go ahead and roll it.
How do you look back on your 12-year career?
With the 35th pick in the 2014 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Joel Bitonio, tackle, Nevada.
Growing up in Southern California, it was really pretty much 75 degrees and sunny all year round. And for me, it was good for me because I love sports. I love playing outside. I love doing that kind of things. And I started playing roller hockey, but I was really interested in football, basketball, growing up.
He's, tenacious, tough, finisher.
He was just the hardest worker there, and that he would just get it done.
Cundiff and Lanning are the only guys back, and Lanning got him as he brings him down with help from Joel Bitonio.
And I just started running, and I think Spencer got in his way. Luckily ran into him. If he would have tried to make any moves, I might have missed him, but luckily I just ran into him and got him.
The least famous of the 4 rounds here. I didn't realize how stiff I was, so I freaking started moving around. All right, don't throw too high to me.
We can find some gators out here.
Oh my goodness.
Overall, gator experience. I'm glad we got close, but not too close. I didn't want to lose any limbs or anything like that. It's been a pretty cool experience. It's hard to put into words. I just try to give it everything. You try and go out there and be the best version of yourself and do what you can to help the team win, and I try to do that every day. That's what I did.
So hey, man. Hey, as a Browns fan, I'm proud. I hate to see him go. Hey, listen, man. Joel Bitonio is like a cornerstone of the Browns. The man played 178 games. I think he's ninth most. He had the ninth most. Is it the ninth most starts? He got some crazy stats though. No, matter of fact, he got the most starts of any Brown since 1999. bro. Listen, from day one. From day one, he been good. Now think about this. He played with Joe Thomas. He got drafted with Johnny Manziel. So he was here for that whole debacle, which means he was here for Hugh Jackson. He was here for Freddie Kitchens. He was here with Baker Mayfield. And, you know what I'm saying? He played with everybody that you could think of other than the Bush Davis era and Derek Anderson and them. My man been around for a minute, man. 12 years. It don't seem like he been here that long, though. That's what's funny. But I trip off of this. I trip off of the he played with Johnny Manziel and got drafted with Johnny Manziel. I ain't gonna get into how I feel about Johnny Manziel. But I don't particularly care for Johnny Manziel because I don't like the way he carried it with us. But then you juxtapose that to Joel Bitonio. Man, if Johnny Manziel would have behaved and acted like and took it serious like Joel Bitonio, man, ain't no telling what he could have been. But enough about old Johnny Foosball. Let's talk about some real legends and real football players, you know what I'm saying? And with that being said, we're going to take it to the timeline. I'm going to go ahead and go to the timeline with mine, you know what I'm saying? So now, this is via Instagram, right? So, Brown's district says one of the best guards in his era. Next stop, Canton, Ohio. And to be honest with you, I don't know how that'd go, but because I know it's harder to get in the NFL Hall of Fame, but he should be a Hall of Famer. He should, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can't for right now. I can't think of who was at his position that could even rival him. I don't think it's nobody. So, yeah. Now look, that's crazy, right? That's Cleveland to Canton. Cleveland to Canton. What that remind you of? That was supposed to be who? Miles. I ain't gonna go there. But anyway, man, I'm gonna just go to the next one. So the next one, Square 37.45 says, Stater Brown through it all. Loyalty. Again, and that's what I'm saying, bro. All these regimes he went through, 0-16, 1-15, Deshaun Kaiser. People probably forget about Deshaun Kaiser, Cody Kessler, and Hugh Jackson. And, bro, listen, man. You already know, as a Browns fan, it ain't nothing but turmoil. For real. Like I said, we had a few years where we'd be good, though, but it's mostly turmoil. And he stayed here the whole time. And he was one of the best guards in the league. I'm sure somebody could have used him. Somebody that was, that was actually doing better. But he wanted to stay. You got to commend him. You got to listen, bro. You got to commend a player. And to me, I think, this is my opinion, I think it adds to your legacy when you stay in one place. It's just me. You know what I'm saying? I hate to like use this example, but if you think of somebody like Big Ben, what if he would have went to, I don't know, the 49ers or something like that at the end of this, you know what I'm saying? At the end of his career. That would have looked nasty. Now, but you also got people like Tom Brady who went to the Bucs and won a championship. So I guess it's conditions to it, I guess. But if you can stay in one jersey, I think that's best. Now the next one, KR Jai, that's a freaky name right there. But he says old guard is officially gone. Time for a new era. That's crazy because that is what this signifies. It's like with Miles leaving and now Bitonio retiring, like the old era is over. Only holdover from the old era is Denzel, and Denzel happens to just. I feel like if he wasn't from here, he happened to be from Cleveland. If he wasn't from Cleveland, he'd probably be trying to get up out of here too. But he from here, so it's like what better place to be than home? Plus Denzel is like a unique case because he said growing up he didn't even watch the NFL, so all he knew was college. So now that he in the NFL and he played for the Browns, all he knows is the Browns. But like the comment just said, like that era is just all the way gone. It's just a whole new era. So we gonna see what we do with the new era. But it's like, bro, it's crazy to see everybody gone. Dang. I'm hearing little rumblings about Baker Mayfield coming back too. Baker Mayfield ain't coming back to no Cleveland, bro. He not coming back, man. And it's funny because he having the same like dispute that he had in the end in Cleveland for the contract. But that's because he played like up and down. But this ain't about Baker Mayfield. This is about Joel Bitonio. So now I'm gonna hit on my last subject or my last segment, and that's no disrespect. No disrespect. You know I gotta throw that in there. But what's the only thing in sports that's truly undefeated? Father Time. Yeah, it's Father Time. It's the only thing that got no losses. Even Floyd Mayweather lost in the amateurs before. Father Time though, undefeated. The only person I know that kind of like is going toe to toe with Father Time is LeBron, and I don't know how he doing it. He's still slowing down though. One day Father Time gonna catch him, but I say all that to say, bro, it's like he got old, man. Joel Bitonio, he just got old. He started having back problems. He started getting more injured, and his play started to decline because of it. So it was just it really was time to move on. That's why they let him test the market. You know what I'm saying? And consequently, he retired. I mean, hey, man, like I say, I respect it, man. I respect. Now, I don't know if he was getting any feedback or any offers, because everybody know he done got older and he injured. His back hurt. His back been bad for a couple of years. Playing in the trenches like that, you got to be a warrior. Playing in the trenches for 12 years, just wrestling big 300, almost 400-pound dudes, people coming at you full speed. Yeah, you got to be a warrior, bro. But like I said, no disrespect, man. And shout out Joel Bitonio. So let me know what y'all think, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit me up in the comments. And at the end of the day got to end. But before it does, tap into BTSN. Go Browns.